One of the big questions for schools, will students be required to wear masks, and what will be the consequences if they don't? While Kentucky's coronavirus cases are still on a plateau, many states are seeing a surge. So the founder of a healthcare policy research organization tells LEX 18's Mike Valenti, when it comes to masks, this is no time to relax.
Amidst the surge in coronavirus cases and hospitalizations across the country, we've seen various state and city leaders order a pause or a rollback of their reopening plans. It's a much different story here in Kentucky, where on Monday, bars were allowed to reopen for the first time since the beginning of the pandemic.
I mean, if they're not wearing masks in the grocery store, they're probably not going to wear them in a bar when they're trying to drink at the same time.
When Dr. Kevin Kavanaugh of Health Watch USA leaves the house, he's frustrated to see so many people not wearing masks. He says this is one of the best tools we have right now to blunt this pandemic. But if people are in bars without masks, that could be a recipe for disaster.
And we still have our heads in the sand thinking it won't happen here in Kentucky. We need to go on living just like we always have. And that's anything but the truth.
What he'd really like to see is for Beshear to press the pause button, close bars before a potential spike, and perhaps issue a stronger directive for people to wear masks. That would carry more weight, he says, if there were a top-down strategy from the federal government.
Well, if you have a huge outbreak, you can have governors take the lead on putting out fires. But to prevent spread between states, the virus knows no geographic boundaries. You need to have a national coherent policy.
Kavanaugh worries about the mixed messages coming from D.C. The White House has urged people to wear masks, but the president has consistently declined to wear one and said as recently as today he does not believe they should be mandatory.
So even prominent Republicans are starting to call on the president to join with science, join with health leaders, and start encouraging the public to wear a mask.
Kavanaugh also pointed to research that shows if 80% of the population wears a mask, the daily growth of infections would significantly reduce. In Lexington, Mike Valenti, LEX 18 News.